Good day, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we have with us Sanaa Wasi. He came about a decade ago in Canada. Since then has moved from different roles and then currently is working where she is. Without having me to introduce her any further, I'll let her have the opportunity to. Sanaa, if you can get started by telling us a little bit about yourself first.
Thank you, Saad, for providing the opportunity to share my journey. I really appreciate this. So, like you said, I have been in Canada for about 10 to 12 years now, and almost all of my career has been in marketing. I landed in Toronto, and that's where I have lived in the GTA most of my life in Canada over here. And I started off by working in product marketing and branding in companies like Rexall, Hudson's Bay, and Clio. That is how I started off my career in Canada. Marketing was the major focus in my undergrad as well, so I pursued that career after I came here. And after working for about 4 years in traditional marketing roles, I went back to school to pursue my MBA. And Alhamdulillah, I graduated 2 years ago from the Schulich School of Business. Again, I did not switch my major. Marketing has always been my point of focus throughout my career. However, I did switch from traditional to digital marketing after my MBA, and currently I'm working as a digital marketing manager at CIBC Digital.
Interesting. So the transition that you made from your, like you mentioned, traditional marketing role to your digital marketing role, uh, did your MBA kind of gear towards preparing you for that, or was it your own effort?
I'm going to say it was a blend of both. Like if someone wants to pursue a career in digital marketing, they do not have to go back to school or pursue an MBA. Um, the digital marketing field, it interested me because I did a course and a project for a client during my MBA, so that's why I decided to pursue it. But if someone wants to learn digital marketing, you need to start from the basics, which are Google and Facebook. These two vendors, they dominate the search and the social marketing space. And the good thing about these companies is that both of them have their own learning academies, and all of the courses are almost free over there. So, like Google has the Google Digital Garage and the Google Analytics Academy, and Facebook has a learning module. It's called Facebook Blueprint. So once you've done a couple of courses from there and mastered these two platforms, all other platforms that encompass the digital marketing space like LinkedIn, Twitter, Amazon, they will come very naturally to you. And then you can step
So
over to programmatic and display and further advanced things in digital marketing.
interesting. So you did mention earlier as well that, of course, you did your MBA. Why did you feel the need to go back to school to pursue the MBA?
The I felt that I had hit a kind of a roadblock in my career journey. I had spent 3 4 years in traditional marketing, and I wanted to explore other avenues. So during my MBA, I really kept an open mind, and I did explore other industries, consulting, banking, primarily those. And after my graduation, I went back to retail in the start, but then eventually I ventured into banking.
Interesting. That's good. So anyway, I've been flipping flopping questions there, but coming back to your digital marketing thing. So other than the Google and the Facebook marketing tools that you mentioned about, is there anything else that you would like to recommend people who would want to pursue digital marketing? And any advice for those folks who are in traditional marketing and they would like and they're trying to find jobs, what would you advise them? Should they pursue with traditional marketing or should they kind of move to digital marketing?
To answer your first question, when I'm talking about the learning modules that different companies have, that only takes care of the theoretical part of your job. Like you should need to have the knowledge base to pursue the job that you're trying to have. When it comes to actually getting the job and the interview, it's not just the knowledge base that you have, but it's your skill set, it's your attitude, and it's also your understanding of the Canadian market and the Canadian consumer. Because if you want to pursue a career in marketing or digital marketing, this consumer sentiment part is very important. So my advice to newcomers or people who want to go into digital marketing or any other marketing field is that first you take care of your hard skills, which these platforms will give you, and then you work on your soft skills. which is your how to give interviews, how to network with people, how to create your network in the first place, and how can you leverage your network to give you the opportunity that you're looking for. So what I did was networking was a big part of thing, and the network that you provided, that was brilliant. I cannot emphasize enough how much I benefited from that network, not just in my job search, but in other avenues as well. And trying to mingle with people from all different backgrounds and not just your own ethnicity. That's very important if you want to excel in the Canadian market, because we are a very diverse market. So don't try to limit networking and making friends just within your own culture or within your own background, but try to make friends with other ethnicities and backgrounds as well.
Interesting. That's a very important advice. Thank you. It's good that you emphasize that, because I think the tendency remains that we tend to focus in our own community, so to speak, not realizing that there are other people as well that we need to reach out to. So
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely. One closing advice for any, just general advice, and I know you already talked about digital marketing and very specific around MBA, but just general advice for people who are looking for newer opportunities. What is the mindset, and what is the what kind of an approach should they take on?
If you're looking, if you switch your country, or if you're switching your job functions, one advice that I would give everyone is that do not undermine the value of opportunity. Even if you think that the opportunity you're being offered is below your skill set, do not undermine the importance of experience, right? So take it, and you will eventually grow from there. If you have a higher skill set from the opportunity that you currently have, then the place where you work, you will eventually get opportunities to show your higher level skills, and then you will shine from there. So don't dismiss any opportunity just because you think this is below your skill set.
Yeah. Now that's very good advice for sure. Thank you so much for taking out the time, Sana, for doing this and for sharing your thoughts. I'm sure people who are watching this will surely be able to benefit. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Saad. Thank you so much.